The next one, last name Anderson, first name Hunter. Hunter.
You're Hunter Anderson, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning. We are on the record in 2024 TR 1203, State of Kansas versus Hunter Rex Anderson, Jared Regier for the state. The defendant appearing in person and pro se. Mr. Anderson, this is not your first appearance. You were here August 7th, 2024. You waived your right to counsel on the record, and you told me you were going to apply for diversion. I don't know if you did that or not. Did you?
I applied for diversion about 2 weeks ago. I'm still waiting for my application to come back.
Well, August 7th, over 2 months ago, you told me you were going to apply. Why did you wait till just 2 weeks before the court date?
I put it off.
And now I'm going to have to give you another court date and and if you've heard, my court is so crowded, I'm being set clear into February.
If it is okay, I would also like to bring this to a conclusion, and
Okay.
I'm okay with it being on my record. So
No, I'm not going to force you into it. I just want to make a point, folks, that if you're going to apply for diversion, get it done. Don't keep getting multiple settings for these. All right. Did you go out and get your driver's license?
yes,
Okay. Well, at least you did that. That's one of the big factors. And you did turn in the application 2 weeks ago.
yes.
And you haven't heard anything back, because it's usually, I think, about within 2 weeks they respond. Mr. Regier, have you seen his application?
Well, Your Honor, I do not have any notes to suggest that a diversion application has been received by my office at this time. I do, however, have a jail affidavit, which would appear to indicate that as of October 9th, 2024, the defendant failed to report to the Butler County Detention Facility as directed by the court to be processed and released.
Done.
No, I rescheduled that. Then I had a morning shift that day, and that was about a week and a half ago, and I need to reschedule that again.
When I give you an order, you do it.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm ordering these as a judge. And sir, you don't seem to be taking this process seriously at all.
I apologize.
Actions speak louder than words, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
I can find you in contempt and put you in jail out there for a lot longer than the time it would take to get your fingerprints taken.
I apologize. I can do that immediately.
Sure you can. If I have the officer put you in a cop car and drive you out there and keep you for a week or two.
I understand.
One of the dangers, one of the big deals about driving without a license is if you don't have a license, you haven't taken the courses, you haven't read the books, you haven't learned the safety rules of the road. You put all the rest of the people on the road at risk. So it's kind of a big deal. No, don't. Even if you let it expire, you're still not complying with the law.
Yeah.
So I want you to take this seriously. And I want everybody in here to take this seriously. But I don't just sit here week after week after week so you all can forget your court hearings or not do what I tell you to do. I tell you to get your application in. I forgot. It wasn't that big a deal. Tell me about your life that's so hectic that makes you forget things like that. Because I know if you have a busy enough life, sometimes you do forget things. But court's kind of a big deal. What was going on so big in your life? Where do you work?
I work at a plane processing plant. I just got my shift changed. I was working on first shift, and now I moved to second shift about a month
That
ago.
didn't have anything to do with anything in this case.
No, ma'am.
But
just,
you did have a job, okay.
yeah, just
Married?
work. I babysit my sister when my mom's going to work while I'm not at work. That's basically the extent of it. There's really no excuse for me.
Well,
I
that's the
just
right answer. That's the truth.
I just need to take more responsibility.
You absolutely do, because this is just the beginning of your problems if you don't start taking them more seriously. You're looking at a Class B misdemeanor. Remember I told you you could serve up to 6 months in the county jail?
Yes, ma'am.
You could pay $1,000 fine, court costs. Now, because you didn't take care of your end of things, I have to put you on my February 12th docket or put you in jail. February 12th, because I have people like you that don't take these seriously. I will grant you this continuance to February 12th at 9 a.m. Word to the wise.
I will have it sorted out.
You be diverted by then, or you're going to have to come see me.
Yes, ma'am.
You have your picture and prints taken at the time this officer tells you.
Yes,
For
ma'am.
some reason, I'm giving you a couple of breaks here today. But
I
you're probably
appreciate
blowing it for anybody else today that goofed off. And I would suggest you treat that driver's license like the privilege that it is. Make sure you pay attention to when it's renewable, and you make sure you know what all the rules of the road are, because you don't want to break any laws. Because you don't want to ever have to go through this again. Right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good answer. Now, I can't guarantee you the county attorney will keep giving you time for diversion, but you've got till February 12th with the court to either be diverted or be back here and see me again.
Yes, Your Honor.
All
Thank
right,
you, Your Honor.
Deputy, Mr. Regier, do you have anything further on this?
Not at this time, Your Honor, just on the issue of the bond. Somewhat unusually, this does to be a case where there an appearance bond for 2,000, 2,500 OR, sorry, forgive me, Your Honor, 2,500 OR has been executed. However, it does appear to include special conditions of release are, quote, proceed to Butler County Jail for processing. So I'm not sure what the court wants to do with that.
Well, that's interesting. I thought someone told me that he hadn't done it.
Your Honor, the affidavit from the jail appears to suggest that the process and release portion has not been completed, although there does, and the appearance bond that I have lists as a special condition that the defendant shall proceed to the Butler County Jail for processing.
So,
Yeah,
Deputy, what did he do? Sign the bond but didn't go out and get the picture and prints?
Apparently, he showed up here before and we had him sign the bond here in person and then scheduled him to go get processed, and that's what he didn't do.
Well, that's just as important. You're supposed to do both, so.
We'll send him back out, Judge. Or I could take him into custody now and do it. Your choice.
I could meet you there.
You get it done when the officer tells you to do it, or you will be in custody for violation of the court's orders.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Nothing further. You may go, sir.
You can go with him. Yep. Thank you.
And Your Honor, is the state correct in presuming, forgive me, that the bond previously executed, although notwithstanding the special provision, is being continued in this matter?
Yes, I will continue it provided he gets out there and gets those pictures and prints taken.
Very good, Your Honor.